Hey gamers, Maniac here with a big new video because this is our big return video. This is going to be a big deal. It's been a while since we posted up a video and there's been a couple of reasons for that. I've moved. I got a place with Princess Angel and it's taken a long time to make the adjustment basically because I've got a lot of stuff. We had to get the house ready, that sort of thing. So I don't want to, bore you guys with the details and stuff like that. But it needs to say that site updates will be back up. We're going to be doing our best to basically, continue to post new videos. But you may notice the backgrounds are different, and that's basically why. So I know that we've been talking a lot about lost media and all different types of lost media. And I've actually had a list over the last couple of weeks of all the lost media that I can think of. And the truth is that it seems like it's just been a case of bad luck where the second I post up a lost media video for something like Majestic, either a day or two before or a day or two after a video, somebody else posts up about it. So apparently the stuff that I think is lost and obscure is a lot less obscure than I thought it was. So yeah, that is what it is. But here's one that nobody seems to be talking about. And just for the fact that this is a gaming related YouTube channel traditionally, we're going to be talking about Pokemon. A video game series, at least traditionally a video game series. Now, I know that a lot of people have been talking about lost Pokemon media over at least the last couple of years, and there is plenty of it. There have been lost Flash games, there have been lost prototypes, some of which have been found. There have been lost DLC events, basically lots of lost stuff over the years. And the truth is, lost episodes of the anime series. Deleted scenes from movies that are lost. The shorts, in some cases, have been lost. So when it comes to Pokemon, usually when it comes to the lost media itself, that pond is usually fished out of Magikarp, basically. But I wanted to talk about one in specifically that I think that nobody is talking about. It is indeed lost media. And it's a shame that it is lost because I certainly haven't been able to find it. But I think that people need to be aware of it. And that is the Pokemon20 Twitch stream. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, we're currently sitting at, I think it's the 26th anniversary of the release of Pokemon in Japan. And last year, there was a huge streaming event, basically. Well, not really, but there was a big push throughout the year, basically, for all these different Pokemon 25 events. But the thing is that due to the world events and things like that, I truly believe that the Pokemon 25 event, essentially, there were issues with it, particularly because there were too few events and it was too spread out. And a lot of it was basically just, merchandise that was incredibly unbearably priced and hard to come by. And all I could think about is that the Pokemon company had done it better. When Pokemon did the Pokemon 20 event, which was, oh my God, I'm getting old, 5 years ago for the Pokemon 20 anniversary on, I think it was February 28th, 2020. That was a big deal. That was a huge event. It was so much fun. Basically, the Pokemon company had done all these things they could to bring together people for the love of Pokemon. They had re-released the original games on the game, on the 3DS. They had done just great things when it came to things like the basically they did a movie marathon on Twitch of the animated films. They did DLC releases, like free gifts through all of the active games at the time, distributions and stuff like that. But they also did a very fun 8-hour live stream starring the Jaywits, who was a big Pokemon YouTube personality at the time, as well as a bunch of other special guests, basically, one of which was cosplaying as Misty the whole time. And they did this full 8-hour stream on twitch.tv/Pokemon, where they essentially celebrated all the stuff that was coming out that day in the history of Pokemon. And throughout the event, you know, basically they started off by doing basically a first hour of like Pokemon Red. And then it went on and they did they did Pokemon Snap gameplay, and they did Pokemon Stadium minigame gameplay, and they showed Pokemon Rumble for the Wii U gameplay. And they also were talking about upcoming stuff like the upcoming Pokken tournament for the, for the Wii U. Again, this was before the Switch was even known about, so a lot of these games were shown on the Wii U. It was a fun stream. The personalities were fantastic. It was a great look back at the history of Pokemon. It ended with an upcoming preview for Pokemon Go, which was highly anticipated at the time. Of course, now, that game is completely taken over. But by the time, we didn't really know much about it. And there were a couple of previews in there for the upcoming Pokemon games. I think Sun and Moon were probably discussed. I don't think they were out yet at the time, but they had been announced. And then as it ended, they basically switched the feed from that to start the Pokemon movie marathon, basically starting with Pokemon, the first movie, and showing all 20 Pokemon films at that time, which was, I mean, you wanted to do a live event. Granted, like I said, this was before we had concerns about filming bunches of people together in a studio. Here's the problem. Twitch.tv/Pokemon did not archive the stream. It stayed on their channel for 30 days. And after the 30 days, it disappeared. Twitch.tv dissolved it. Now, I actually contacted the Jay Witz over Twitter maybe at least a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, a few years ago. I contacted Jay Witz about it to see if he had archived it. He had not archived it. He did find somebody that had archived about an hour of it, but that was since taken, and it put it on YouTube. That has since been taken down, so it's not available anymore. I have searched through Twitch archives as best as I can. I'm not much of a sleuth when it comes to this type of thing, but I do have access to Google, and as of last I checked, it has not been found. The entire archive of the entire 8-hour stream has, as far as I know, is lost. Now, why am I doing this video? Obviously, to make people aware that this is another piece of Pokemon history. As far as I'm concerned, that video is Pokemon history. It is part of Pokemon history, and it should be archived and celebrated and talked about and shared, because it is history. It was a fun event, and it's gone. People cannot rewatch it, and that truly is a shame. So I wanted people to be aware of it. I was hoping that, again, when it's considered as part of like lost Pokemon icebergs, I know there are a lot of lost media out there, they'd never include this video. I've never seen a lost Pokemon content video, iceberg, lost media, anything that has referenced this event, that it is lost. So that's basically what it is. Hopefully somebody can find it. If you happen to know where it is, and post a video, a comment below, I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, guys, my name is Maniac with GameAccess.net. Take care. Over and out.